Today, I want to share something personal. I just found out that Joan Kennedy passed away. And while the world may remember her for many things, I remember her as a dear friend of my father's from childhood. Their families' summer homes side by side on Cape Cod. And someone who brought unexpected light into my life. Years ago, after my father passed away in 1987, I was out and about when I bumped into Joan. I hadn't seen her in a long time. She looked at me and said, "You have your father's eyes. Your dad always hugged me. Can I hug you?" My father was a guy who hugged people, so I let her hug me, and in that moment, it felt like a piece of him was still there. I wish I had been better at keeping in touch. I knew Joan during the good times. I had no idea what had happened to her in the years that followed. But today, I remember her fondly. Because of Joan, I got to do some incredible things, like attending the Boston Symphony pregnant with a pair of twins who are now 34. She had this magical way of popping up in my life, always with a laugh, always with surprise. She'd dress like a bag lady so no one would recognize her, then lean in and say, "Did you know it was me?" And I'd laugh because, of course, it was Joan. She wasn't just whimsical, she was powerful. When the government was about to shut down the halfway house in Brighton that my father started, Joan was instrumental in keeping it open. She helped make it possible for people to move forward, to become productive members of society. She made change happen. It feels like the end of an era. I'll miss her popping up in my life. I wish I had thought to give her my number. After my father died, we all drifted apart. But Joan, she kept showing up. She was delightful, and she exuded that energy of someone who could move mountains if she put her mind to it. She helped a lot of people. I only wish she could have found her way out of whatever struggles she faced. She will be missed. I got to do some interesting things because of her, and then, like many of us, I got swept up in the lives of my children. I thought she'd always be there, popping up randomly with a laugh. Today, I remember the light she brought before hers went out. Joan Kennedy, thank you for the hugs, the surprises, the music, and the moments. You were unforgettable.